My name is Yusuf. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. Yusuf. So you came here to see the African American Museum. So what do you feel about that?
It's great. It's historic. It's an event that I'm glad that I'm here today to be able to witness it. So many people have been through the struggle over the years. They are now here to be able to witness it. So life itself is priceless. So I'm happy that Obama is in the White House, and I'm happy that there's a good connection, with African Americans and Africans. So, we have something to be proud of. So this thing is that, America is a blessed country, and there are a lot of resources all over the world that African Americans have opportunity to connect directly with Africans and to share ideas and cultures and to, be better ourselves as people. I'm sure there are a lot of good things in this country kind of make it. Sometimes there's disconnection between the African Americans here and Africa. Many of African Americans here never been to Africa, so it's good to go there, and see, so to have a good connection culturally, economically, So that's what I would say.
Obama is leaving this year, so what do you think about Obama?
What I think about Obama? Yeah. Obama is a gift from heaven. Obama is a gift from heaven. I believe Obama is living his legacy. His legacy is going to remain because Hillary Clinton is coming. He's going to be the president. So that's going to be another history.
Good. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Herbert Morrison, Washington, D.C. I think it's long overdue for people of color all over the world. I think it's a transition that we're due for our history to be finally recognized worldwide.
So how you feel about it?
Well, I think that this is going to add a lot of surplus for Washington, D.C. and commerce, and I think also it's going to educate a lot of people.
What do you think about Obama in the past 8 years?
In his 8 years, his tenure closing out, I think that he's done a wonderful job. People don't give him the credit that he's due, but I think that overall, the position that he's in, the high position, that there's only so many things that he can do, that they will allow him to do, but he's done tremendously more than any other president in history. If you check the record, there's no other president in history done what he's done for people of color and people all over the world.
Okay, well, last question is what's your message for the young African-American kids out here?
Get the best education that you can. That's the only thing they won't be able to strip you of and take away from you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm Stanley Wade, and I'm from Washington, D.C., the 51st state coming. And this young man asked me, what does this mean to me? It's my life is what it means to me. But what I want it to mean to the other races is to go in that building and learn our life, learn our struggles, because we already know it. We need for the rest of the world to understand it. For all the immigrants that come, from all other countries that come, let them see what we've been through. Because even when we meet other brothers from other countries, and they look like us, they don't understand what we went through. So that's what that means to me, for them to come and get in this building and see what slavery, Jim Crow, and segregation, and all that meant. That's what that building means to me, for somebody else to learn. Like Black History Month don't mean too much to me, but it means that they got to learn it. That's all I can say.
All right, so my name is Yankuba Samuel. I am from Gambia, West Africa, and I'm very proud of culture and African American history. I came to know about this museum, the National Museum of African American History and Culture, like 6 months ago. And that was like a visit in DC, and I realized this is something very dear and near to my heart. I said I must be part of the grand opening ceremony where Obama is cutting the ribbon. I am very pleased to be here today to officially witness this grand opening, which is monumental in the history of America and the history of the entire globe. So this is very great for me. As an African American living in America, I feel very proud to be associated with this grand opening. So it's a very great thing for me. The reason why I said this is very near and dear to my heart is that I'm from Gambia, West Africa, and back from where I'm from, slavery has taken place in the early 16th, 15th centuries. There is this very famous slave called Kunta Kinte, who is actually from Gambia, from the region where I grew up. So when I heard about the museum specifically designed for African American history and culture, I realized that Kunta Kinte's history will be narrated in the museum. So, like I said, this is something that I am very passionate. It's very well connected to my history and my heritage. So it's very important for me, yes.
So I'm going to ask you this, since you talked about it. Kunta Kinte. So tell us a little bit about Kunta Kinte.
Well, actually, Kunta Kinte is from Gambia, West Africa. He came to the United States through the Atlantic slave trade. He is somebody who is very well built and very influential young man who was very prominent during the Atlantic slave trade and came to the US. There is this movie on him called The Roots. Alex Haley actually wrote the book. Alex Haley actually came to Gambia when I was actually in Gambia to research about Kunta Kinte's history, and I am very much sure that all that history is going to be related in the museum here, so people can have the chance to go into the museum and check out all that. But Kunta Kinte is very well known. It's a household name in the Atlantic slave trade period. So the museum has all that history, and that's great.